We're to the caster desk once again. We're ready for the hi-rez. Sorry, the hi-rez versus pros. No, DM already lost it. I did okay. I got MVP. How about you, DM?
Oh my God, Hindu man. I've never seen a support not rotate as much as you.
I've never seen an Aphrodite. Talk to me about Aphrodite. Is that ultimate? Does it actually work when you press it?
It should.
All right,
It should.
listen. I criticize that all the time, but that's when you get whittled down. Captain Twig took me from 50 to 0 with an auto attack.
You could just hold that.
I'm gonna, dude.
Hold
Twig
that.
wouldn't leave me alone, man.
Of course he wouldn't.
The whole team wouldn't leave me alone.
They can't help it. So going into this game, we're going to see the all-star matchup now between the two teams. I'm not sure of the full rosters at the moment.
I know Allied is up there.
Right.
Allied's up there as well. I mean, we've got no feed here whatsoever of
None.
the actual game footage or what's on the screen right now.
Eventually, someone will fix that.
And our laptops were actually shut down for the last game, so we're currently sat here blind at the moment, waiting for the next one to begin. But with the All-Star game coming up, Zapman, how do you feel about it? I mean,
I'm really excited for the matchups that we're going to see. I really want to see Allied and Reels go at it because obviously
Reels,
I'm a hunter, so that's a really good matchup for me. I really think Reels is the best in Europe right now. Allied one of the top in NA, so it should be a good matchup.
I personally think that Allied's the most valuable hunter right now in NA. I mean, the guy, you saw what happened in the final game versus Cloud9. It was like 8-0-9?
Yeah, it was so impressive.
Oh, my God.
I scrim him all the time, and he gives me so much trouble. He's so good.
I mean, on the ride over from the hotel this morning, I was in with all the NA players, and they were all like, Reels is the best player in EU.
Oh, yeah.
They really respect Reels. They think he's really, really high up there. I don't think Reels is the best season so far, honestly, in the SPL, from my standpoint, compared to previous seasons. I think he could have been stronger, but he's in the All-Star game for EU, and there's not that many of the EU guys picked this time.
Yeah,
Shocking
true.
enough. Even though they won the Joust tournament.
Yeah.
We'll be getting, oh, no, we're into picks and bans
away.
already. Bottom side. Do we have rosters here?
We don't have the rosters just yet, but you can see the players on the screens just yet, just at the moment with it. We do know this Reels versus, I know Incon's in this, I believe, and he's up against, who's he against support-wise?
Oh, I don't know. I can't see
We should know
players
these,
from
but
here.
it's
Well, I mean,
just
there's only 4, right? It's got to be somebody. It's not Badger.
It's not Badger.
And
Is it Trix?
no, Trix just played with us. So it's who's left? Incon and
Ionic.
Ionic. Yeah, it would have to
God,
be.
we're so slow today. Like, it's been a long day. I mean, DM used all his brain power to try and feed in lane as hard as possible.
Oh, it's Ionic, dude. I told you.
There we go. Yeah, you were right. Ionic.
Lobster, Zalia, and wait,
Devios.
that's not Zalia. Who is
No,
that?
it's Divios and Gars.
Devios and Gars. Oh my God, that team is disgusting. And across the way, it's Reels, Incon, Boosh, Weaken, and Zay. Oh God, these two teams are absolutely revolting. Zalia versus Devios in the solo lane.
That's going to be an exciting matchup. Two of the best.
Well, we saw Captain Twig take on Devios early today, and he was in a negative matchup and beat Devios. So maybe the hype about NA is not true. Zaylia's been talking up a big game about it though.
Oh, man, I don't know. I think both are looking really strong. But for me, I think Captain Twig is the breakout. Not only did he win the Joust and absolutely dominate the hi-rez versus pros, but, I mean, everything that I've seen from him in scrims is brilliant. And then we had me and Bart yesterday, the draft pick, and he was just unstoppable. Captain Twig is, like, easily the most dangerous player here this weekend.
Baka is the first god taken off the table. Quite a strong pick, big in the solo lane overall. And I'm guessing that's a respect one to Zalia over there.
It's got to be. Baka, both players are both extremely good with Baka, so
So just take that one off the table straight away, make sure it's not available. Sylvanas in response, not a surprise one there. Big in the jaw lane, hard push power, very, very difficult to deal with.
almost everyone in second pick always bans Sylvanas. They don't want to give it up as first pick. You pretty much lose the lane, you lose the first rotation of mid-harpies,
So talk to me about the picks and ban phase, because we've not really done that just yet in these tournaments, but this one's a semi-decent game. It's a semi-important one as well, because the pros won't want to fail for their teams. But with first pick and second pick, the option, is it better to leave some stuff up so you can get a good second pick? Or is it best just to ban everything that you don't want to deal with for first?
Right. Usually the general rule of thumb for picks and bans is that the team that's banning first usually can do target bans because they get the first pick. And usually the team with second have to ban the really OP gods that they don't want to face. Sylvanas almost 100% ban rate from second pick spots.
Well, Bologna was taken off the table as well. You can see by the blue team. It's back over to the red team now for their final one. Before we up to that first pick of what's available, Thor currently available, and it's going to be Sir Ketban, so Thor could go through here.
Yeah.
I would imagine so. I mean, he's super strong, lots of damage early, not to mention the ult always is relevant. Tectonic Rift always relevant. There's really nothing he can do wrong.
Well, will they actually go for that at the moment? Devios is on that team at the moment. I believe he's first pick, and that's why they're showing Devios at the bottom for this one. Would they first pick Hades, though? Come on.
I don't think so. It's
I mean,
more
they
of
could
an
third pick it.
They could, yeah.
In fairness, this is an all-star game, guys, but obviously don't forget the LAN tournament is this weekend as well, so people won't be showing off their best gods that they've got for the role. But one or two might want to show off a little bit of something special that they're not planning on running this LAN as a potential option.
Right. The Athena pick is generally everyone thinks it's a really strong pick, so they're not giving anything away for tomorrow with that Athena pick.
So Athena picked up once again, obviously with Sylvanas taking away Athena, one of the strongest ones. Geb's still on the table though, and you see quite a lot of Geb, at least over in North America. EU-wise, we generally go for the Ymir a little bit more competitive.
Right, the Ymir is very aggressive, and he's really good for those mid-harpy fights. If you want to do those 100-0 mid-gods, coupled with Ymir, hard CC pretty much guarantees that that the mage hits their ultimate and all their skill shots.
So there is Geb and Thor locked in as well. Dion is back over once again to the other side to see what the game plan's going to be. Where would you look to take this?
Well, looks like Thor and Geb were picked up. All right, Thor extremely strong from the jungle. He can take one mid harpy ultimate and land on the other side of the mid harpy. So look out for that. So
he has picked up. It's taken a very long time, these two teams, though, because normally most teams go in with a game plan, don't they? So you kind of get the first few picks rolling quite quickly because you know what you're going to be picking. But in this one, because they're unsure about where the enemy team's going to go, they're looking for safe options here. And Humbat's Poseidon, two of those safe options. Poseidon risen up in this meta at the moment.
Exactly what you said. Humbat's is probably the safest jungle pick at the moment. Doesn't really have a counter. You know, he's pretty safe overall. Great team fight ultimate, a lot of damage. Coupled with the Poseidon, they both have 2 hard CCs. Or, I mean, Humbat's has a hard CC, and Poseidon can land his Kraken from that.
So, guys, don't forget, this is our final event of the day, and with that, the crowd rise. Make sure you're paying attention. This is the very last push that we're trying to make for this. We have $17,293 raised so far. Donations are still open. Make sure to go to crowdrise.com/SPL Spring.
Big shout out to everybody for donating this whole 2 days. It's what this was all about to begin with. Donations, raising money for charity, as well as giving you a bit more entertainment, hi-rez style as well. It's been a while since we've done something like this.
It's been a lot of fun, honestly. I've had a great time, except for, you know, eating the peppers and the sardines were a little bit rough for me. But other than that, everything was great.
Oh, they were fine. I like those. Next time, I'll eat the sardines. You get the McDonald's.
That's a deal.
We're clean on that, man.
That's a deal.
They literally just shake hands off screen there for you as well.
Oh, no, we want to make sure it's clean. All right, so ISIS gets banned away. We're going to be in the second picking phase, option to All-Star 2, where Incontinentia, it looks like, is going for the pick.
Yep, currently still thinking about it. They're really slow on the picks and bans this time. Kronos, though, being picked up. Powers potentially solo lane, potentially mid lane. I'd like to see it the solo, though.
I think it's going to be mid lane because I'm pretty sure All-Star 2 has the Boosh. And I know he loves Kronos. He always talks about Kronos, yeah.
That is Boosh as well on that team. So you might be right with that call out for that to be. It could potentially set something up, though, for Zaylia to maybe get baited into the fact that he might be thinking of going against this Kronos. We might see, like, something like Zaylia we've seen before, such as Nemesis or something. But I know you guys, like, over in LA, like, what? How does this work?
Yeah, we like to call Kronos a flex pick. He can go mid or solo, so, you know, you never know.
Hunter, too. I mean, super ambiguous.
Yeah, he could be Hunter as well.
But Rama picked up, he's not necessarily going to be there, though. But Sobek is picked up for that lane as well. Now, that could be solo lane Athena. That could be solo lane Sobek. It could be either or in this matchup.
I would probably say it's solo Sobek. He does a little bit better than Athena does. Athena does have her ultimate for rotation, but Sobek's more dominant coming out with all that farm and level experience than Athena would be.
And I'm sorry, Zaylia is on the bottom team, right? So I would assume that he's going to take the Sobek. We really haven't seen too much Athena. We've seen a lot of Sobek, but this could be a practice match.
I think isn't that Devios' side? I think bottom side is Devios' side.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I keep thinking that Ionic is Zaylia.
Right.
Or Gars, rather.
Gars is Xavier.
Gars and Zaylia. They look alike from super far away.
One looks. Oh, there's the Nemesis.
Okay,
bit.
so there's
the Nemesis bit that I was talking about as well. So we actually could probably see Devios' Sobek up against a Nemesis in lane, which is a bit of an interesting one because it's not one you get to commentate on very often, more often than not. I mean, Sobek, he's got decent sustain for the most part in the lane, but he's all about generalized burst, whereas Nemesis can block a lot of that burst with that shield.
Right, I think that he's trying to set up the Thor to actually get some kills on the Sobek. If he was any other solo laner besides Nemesis, it would be extremely hard for the Thor to get kills and ganks on the Sobek. So they want to keep him down early, stop him from getting tanky in those levels. So when he comes in mid-game, he doesn't harass the Hunters too much.
Yeah, it's a really interesting game between these two right now because I'm very excited to see how this Nemesis works because there's been a lot of talk from some of the North Americans at the LAN saying, please run Nemesis solo, watch what happens. And I'm like, okay. Let my boy Zaylia do his work. Hopefully, you know, from the European standpoint, he does that.
I personally don't get it. I mean, I've tried it a few times. it's super hard to do. It always feels like I'm out of position. You don't really have like counter initiate options. It's just you control the lane until you get big, and I don't think there are many players in the world that can make it work like Xaylia does.
Well, we'll see if he can actually make it work in this one. They're currently loading into the game right now, as you can see across the bottom there. American Cancer Society charity stream. Go donate there. Crowdrise.com/SPL Spring. Send all your donations there. We will try and read out as many messages as we can for the remainder of the stream as well going forward. So there's still a few more little things probably planned up the sleeves for a few people to receive.
No, man.
Can you not?
You never know who it's going to be until the end. So, with these two teams on paper then, and with what you've seen this weekend, do you have a favourite based off just those picks, Evan?
Well, both team comps are a little bit different. The bottom team, Team 2, who picked the Humbots and Poseidon, they're more of a mid-harpy team fight, whereas you have the other team with Nemesis, Solo, they have Rama, Geb, and Kronos, all kind of mid to late game gods. Yeah, with the Geb to protect him as if anyone goes in and tries to kill any of them.
So you'd feel early mid is one side and then the mid to late should go the other way?
If Team 1 can get out of the early game without giving up too many kills to Poseidon Humbots, I think they can take it.
To you, DM, do you think any different?
For me, it's like you pick Geb, right? Super strong, but Geb Nemesis isn't really looking to go in and try to like blow everything and is always at risk. I mean, she's one of the safest assassins in the game. So I don't really see the chemistry there comparatively to the Sobek Athena nonsense. Like they have two major frontliners and then a Kraken to set things up off nasty CC. I mean, Jeff Henlo talked about in detail about how you never want to see Poseidon and Athena on the same team. It's just, that's a nightmare.
Just because the issue of it, yeah.
And on that point, they actually have a lot of ways to blow beads, so they can guarantee the Humbots or the setup for the Kraken.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
I mean, on top of that, like you said, the Sobek Athena combo, lurking in the waters with the Athena dunk coming in, if Devios can time it right, he could actually explode and just insta-kill somebody if he's got the potential damage with the two of them to combine together.
All right, so we should be getting in just a few seconds, guys. Thank you to everyone this weekend who has donated up until this point. Again, we are at $17,293, 15% higher than our original goal. So thank you to everyone. Now, if we do manage to raise another almost 3K, we will show off the new map today.
I heard the new arena map might be available for him, but here we go. We are into game finally, and the buffs are already beginning on both sides.
Oh, early rotation coming out from topside. Very curious.
Yeah, it looks like no invade coming out, though, overall, honestly. It was just like a pretty much standard. The push is on for, obviously, Athena and Hope against this Rama Geb. You kind of expect that in the lane zapping duo.
Yeah, Honor and Athena are very aggressive. Geb and Ram are more laid back, but they're really good at farming the wave before it gets to the tower. So.
I was pretty curious to see Thor rotate so quickly. I mean, leaving Xaylia alone as Nemesis, I kind of thought that Humbots was going to go for an invade, but they don't. Instead, it looks like Thor very smartly going to go towards the bottom camps, and they do get a successful invade off there.
Yeah, they do get invade off it now, but how long is it going to be able to hold for them?
Yeah, the Thor realized they had a worse 2v2 in the solo lane, didn't want to get out-pushed and get out-rotated to mid, so he left immediately.
Jesus!
The burst in mid was absolutely insane, and Bats goes down already for the red team. And now they're going to be able to get a bit of push power on the mid lane as well. Checking in with the left-hand side as it stands here. Still continuing to farm up. Ram and Geb pushing back a little bit better, though.
Allied trying to fight forward here. Geb shield going to be used and abused. Allied probably going to get pushed back here. One creep stands and smartly, going for the cripple, not going to find it.
No, not going to find it for the time being. So, dashing in, a little bit of a taunt coming out, a little bit of poke into him, Impale once again. Allied and Ionic playing well together. They've probably played quite a bit in the solo queue together, Zaman. You've probably seen that before?
Well, yeah, they both play ranked a ton, and I've seen them together a lot, and they do really well.
So at the moment, still tuning with that duo lane over on the right side. Devios has pushed Xaylia under the tower for the most part. They're not a surprise with that lane matchup. Nemesis, obviously not the best wave clear as well, and Sobek will punish her as much as possible in this lane to begin with.
Yeah, Nemesis has to give up a lot of creeps early on, otherwise she'll get poked out of lane. So this is to be expected.
We got a donation for $20 coming in from Zudi, enjoying the stream, hashtag F_cancer. Throw it in on your Twitters. That's a $20 donation. Thank you very much. As we get back into the game.
Well, as it stands at the moment, Weakham is looking for potential on the left-hand side here. Bouchard rotated with him, with the ultimate available. He'll consider going in the left, but they've decided not to just yet. 2 minutes 45, though. First mid-harpies of the game are about to spawn, and it looks like we're going to see the blue All-Stars going to be heading for the right side. Left one's going to go to the red.
Yeah, Red's going to be pretty clean here. There's no contest whatsoever. As you see Thor and Geb, and actually Geb is my favorite support for 3-minute mid-harpies. I mean, Shockwave is just almost guaranteed. You hit it really close up, it's going to be level 2. He's looking for the, he's going to
He's going to go in, but he doesn't manage to hit onto Devos. The Cataclysm goes down, but the Kraken in response pursues the Gars. Picks up the kill onto Weaken, and now Incon's going to run away. He's not got much available for him here, as he's going to get engaged by 4 members.
I don't see them. There's no way he's getting out of this one. That's going to be a free 2 kills. I mean, I don't know what went through his head there. He's like, hey, I should dive into Poseidon.
Reels just went 1v1 against Allied and won that straight up. We missed that action because of the mid-harpies, but Reels straight up with that Rama against Anher.
Right. We even talked about it in Picks and Bans that Poseidon and Humbots were better at mid-harpies.
That's right.
Thor took a risk, missed his dunk. He got immediately turned around and 100-0'd.
Yeah, on top of that, Incon also used his ultimate as well with the Cataclysm to try and follow up with that, but because the original dunk missed, it just allowed them to turn that fight around completely.
And that's what should be happening, though, right? On paper, Thor diving into 3 people, even with Geb behind him, should not be able to get out of that if a Kraken lands.
Oh, sure.
And smartly, they take advantage of it cleanly. Over in the duo, just like you said, Real is outplaying Allied front to back, getting a quick kill as well. And that's one of the most important kills in the game, if not the most important kill, because when a Hunter gets that far ahead of another Hunter and it's just a 1v1, it's very hard to come back from that.
Well, at this sort of level of play as well, you normally expect that your lane should go even unless another laner influences it.
Sure.
Like 2v2 is a different situation, but straight up 1v1, you should be okay, you know?
Yeah, it's very rare to see 1v1 in the Hunter lane, and honestly, Anher does have the advantage over Rama, so kudos to Reels.
Well, as you do, though, I mean, to be fair, you're one of the most aggressive hunters known in the world. And, like, you will 1v1 trade and try and push people out for the most part. So, in that experience, it's not something that you normally see, outside of you play most of the time. Straight
true,
1v1s. But I guess because it's kind of like TV, it's sort of an all-star show match here, DM, they're just kind of going ham to an extent. They're just going a bit crazy, a bit more aggressive than they might do in the real game.
Well, we're going to reach past the 4-minute mark. The buffs are going to be respawning. You see Red making sure they're going to get their top side very, very quickly. A little bit slower on the bottom side. You see the rotations finally coming through here. And we're going to ride in with Thor. Is he looking for a gank opportunity here?
I don't know. He's kind of looking around the mid lane, looking for somebody to come in. But the moment Poseidon, Blobs is in base at the moment, and if he's got back, but Bats is kind of safe for the time being. He's going to notice this one out and just play it safe. The 3-man group though from them, and they didn't manage to find anything at all.
I really think Thor should be just taking buffs on timer. He really needs to just let the Chronos get to his mid game, get his first 2 items, and then work from there.
Yeah, so we can in that jungle there. He's actually going to be rotating over for that red buff. Now look a bit of a big rotation as they come over here. Incon heading back to lane at the same time. You can see in the jungle there. We're just going to see Ally back into base on this left-hand side too. As we check out the solo lane once again. This matchup between Zalia and Devios, highly anticipated, but at the moment it's just a farm off because of the way these two gods play.
I don't think anyone wouldn't have expected that at this point. I mean, when it comes down to it, it's really impossible to kill Sobek. And even, with that amazing ultimate, Divine Judgment, going to be taking away protection, slowing, taking health away. Even on a gank, it's going to be very hard to kill someone who has slow immunity in his ult. He has a dash. He has 2 forms of great CC, a heal. I mean, it's very hard.
Well, left-hand side, we do see red team actually pick up those left harpies. Right ones are going to go to blue team. With a bit of a delayed spawn as well, but Reels did a good job of clearing out this wave first of all. So we can actually rotate and cover for that. And now we can actually just back in at the goal here there. I thought he might be considering going up. He actually is, but he's started a ward at the moment, so he does go down. But mid lane, bit of action going down at the moment as they go backwards and forwards. But no kill just yet. Thor is going up. He's looking for the dunk down. Going to connect with allies on this side as well. With the follow-up as well. The spins coming out. Athena ult was fantastic position. Ra up with the snipes though. Can he find this third one? No, misses 2. Does Reels. That's unusual. Reels does not miss that many.
And it's funny. The first time I watched Reels and really took note of what he was doing at a competitive level, it was on ROM. It was at the TSM Invitational, and he wasn't on LAN. I thought it was a LAN event. It was actually an online event. They were just all together. And he hit every single snipe. And we kept talking about, wow, this god looks really easy on LAN, right? And then, I mean, he just hits everything. So like Hinuman said, it's so impossible to see him miss all of the shots. I don't think we've ever seen that before. No, at least not from him.
He hit the first one, but the last 2 he didn't. But overall, that's not something that we generally see. I guess, though, it's his first game of the day as well. He's not been involved in the other tournaments. So his first one, woke up, turned up, played a game.
You do need to warm up a little bit for those ROM snipes.
Yeah, you need to warm up for the RAS snipes as time goes on, and make sure you actually can land them. I guess overall, how long does it normally take you to warm up with the RAS snipes up?
I go to jungle practice for about 5 minutes and ulti the robot a few times. Usually that boosts my confidence a lot because robot is bad at juking.
He's bad at juking as well. So, as we can see at the moment, the Golf Fury is available at the moment. No team's actually started this yet. Boosh is hanging around here, though, with Incon in tow. And with both these sides, I mean, to be honest, it's the side I feel with Reels and Zalia on. There is technically a disadvantage because those guys won't play with each other as much as most of the other guys as well.
All right, so 8 minutes in, buffs are about to start respawning. Both teams looking pretty even at this stage, despite there being a 1-kill advantage. The gold is pretty much even. You know, if you bring the charts up, experience difference is slightly, strangely ahead for the blue team.
It's only a small experience lead, though. It's not like a monstrous lead at this stage. Gold,
but 800? I mean, with a kill down, that's impressive.
Yeah, it kind of balances out between the two, honestly. I mean, 800 without the kill, but you are correct with that.
This is extremely good for the red team because all they got to do is sit back. They're going to outscale the blue team late game, 100%. So this is a really good spot for them to be in.
Well, at the moment, we're just going to continue seeing Poseidon Lobster in this mid lane. Lobster, one of the EU pros up in this mid lane, voted for by the fans to actually be in this one, just along with everybody else in this as well.
Oh, I thought we were going to see a split here. Gar's not going to take part of the red. Maybe looking for the invade, checking gold. No, still going to split it on the bottom side. Lobster going to team up in the mid lane here with Ionic, and this will be a 2v2. Incon's there as well, but they're going to rotate out. Gold. We still have a little bit before the left side. Mid camps are up. Could be trying to 3-man the purple buff, and you see Gar's waiting in the wings here. He's going to get spotted out.
I really like Reels' ward there, right there between the Gold Fury and the middle of the lane. Most hunters counter ward their own purple. So no counter ward there, and he has a ward there to see the incoming gank.
Well, Incon and Ionic are trading off at the moment around the bay. Mid lane is a bit of engagement as the rotation has happened. The Kraken comes out in mid. Zalia's going to disengage, getting hit by that Finno Evil as he does, but he's out of trouble. Meanwhile, though, the rest of his team are not, and Weaken's going to go down there to Devios, who comes in for the cleanup.
A 1-for-0 trade there in favor of blue. And they're trying to rush this down. Actually, Ionic also picking up the vision advantage. Incon and he both tried to fight through those sentry wards. Brilliant play by, Ionic. He actually taunts the Gold Fury to get the reach to hit the first hit, and then walks up to get the rest, just barely edging out Incon, who's actually going to find himself in trouble. The rollout's going to get him out of danger. Rama coming from the backside. Real's going to go right to the sky. Ally going to jump through the first shot. In trouble. Takes the second. Takes the third. That's the Reels we know.
Yeah, as you can see in the position Allied at the backside, they're looking for the Impale. Not going to find it for the time being, though. Azalea does come in for the cleanup to pick up one. He's pushing away home. Bats as well, who's under threat at the same time in this engagement. And it looks like Poseidon's going to go down there as well. 2 Boosh on that Kronos.
Yeah, Boosh actually going to get sent back there. Ionic is trying to fight for this. It looks like both Ionic, Ionic, and we're going to see Humbots go back as well. So is this going to be an attempt here? Is he going to try to go in for this? I mean, Ionic has to get out of here.
We'll have to see. He's trying to go in for it, but he's not going to be able to get his way out.
Oh, okay, Ionic's going to go down. Divios almost was able to at least try to reset it. He's in a lot of trouble, though. Waiting 3 seconds before. Yeah, no, there's no way he was going to get that charge spray off cooldown. Clean kill, red team with the first real lead of the game.
Yeah, real lead of the game.
I don't think they should have went for the steal there. Red team, they have so much CC to stop any kind of steal attempt.
Well, Zalia's still alive in the mid lane using that shield, and Weaken's going to pick up Degaz after he did come in with that Fear No Evil. Wasn't good enough to pick up the kill there. And now you can see the experience and gold lead. 3,000 experience, 3,000 gold in the lead for the red team after those engagements.
You know, it's funny, before the game started, I'm like, I'm not really sure why they're going to pick Geb and Nemesis, right? I mean, Nemesis has her own shield, but they used both quite cleanly there. Zalia getting out of danger and picking up another kill onto Gars, extend their lead even further. Things looking pretty grim for blue.
Yeah, pretty grim indeed. I mean, checking in with the itemization build here, we can see the breastplate Valor being picked up by Devios on that solo lane. Sobek, not to be surprised, obviously, is a very good item. It's good defense, especially when there's not as much penetration in the game as well. You've seen it a bit more common nowadays, up.
Yeah, definitely. What I like to point out, though, is the Nemesis rotated and when she had her Ishaval, and that is the one item she needs to actually start doing damage, to actually take out the squishies in the backline. You saw her do that there at the Gold Fury fight.
So she waited patiently for the itemization before the rotation.
Exactly.
Happened, which is the smart thing to do. Good, we've got Fury down, though. We're about 12 minutes in, and it'll just go back to a farm-off. Weaken on the left-hand side is looking for an opportunity onto Allied if they can find it. But Allied, very wary of this, already backing away to the tower for the safety option at the moment, as Devios continues to push in on the right up against Zalia. There's a 4-man grouping now by the red team on the left, but there's nothing to hide behind.
I would really like to see we can focus on the right side of the map. Right now, there's no objective. The Gold Fury is down. All the buffs are coming up on the right. You see Speed coming up soon, and he even has potential on Sobek with Nemesis ult.
Well, talking about that, Weekend is now rotating over to that sort of direction as well, ready for that speed buff available as well as the flip charge break does connect from Devios, just moving Xaylia away again. They're trading backwards and forwards a little bit here as the shield comes out from Xaylia. Devios wisely doesn't trade with him now, but in comes reinforcements in Lobster and Degars. The disengage ends.
Well, I mean, they'll still be able to. I mean, they push him back, right? Now the speed buff's up. He'll be able to split this one cleanly with Lobster. So it's not like they lost much. Left side, there's an invade towards the jungle, but there's nothing here for them to gain.
Well,
Actually, wait, the red just came up.
Red has just come up. They were looking for the purple at the moment because that purple has already been done. The purple is actually down, was dropped just before. Degars might find him with these mid-left harpies here. Rios needs to watch himself now because if Devios just teleported him around the back, Rios could get picked.
Devios didn't see the rotation.
No.
He's going to get the pull, though, but I don't think there's any follow-up potential here. He goes for the body block, slowing him down. Rios has the roll coming up. Yeah, and
He
look
didn't panic
at
at all.
that.
He didn't panic at all. He knew he had the Incon there, but there's a Finna Weevil, though. They're going to go into the tower. There is the Astral Barrage coming out to defend himself under this tower. Look at the boy. He's now on cooldown from Devios as well. And then a great knock-up coming out as well.
Devios taking some damage from the tower. Cataclysm's going to be huge, but Incon still going to be forced back. Allied finding a double. The stop time not going to find its target, and Boosh going to force them back all the while on the right side. Weaken and Xaylia picking up some buffs here. Really not that great of a trade for them. They're going to lose 2 for what seems to be a little bit of jungle buffs.
They took a tower as well. They took the tower there.
They're going to
they
keep
also
going.
got the blue buff, and they're looking for the tier 2 on
They're
this
going to
right-hand
keep going.
side. They're not going to lose much out of this. I mean, this situation is not too bad.
Yeah, Rios got caught out there. The rest of his team should have realized that 2 people were on the solo lane side, taking the tower, taking all the buffs over there, and they should have just backed off, minimized their losses, let Rios die, and the rest should survive. Should have survived.
I'm pretty surprised that they didn't sack for that. They could have definitely got Thor out of there either way. Xaylia probably could have picked that up, if not only to make sure that Devios has to protect the Phoenix at that stage. That really could have hurt them, but they're going to play it safe. They want to make sure that they're going to maybe not drag the game out, but be safe. Beautiful combo by Allied, but Boosh, beautiful use of beads right there.
Really good shield coming out from Incon as well in response. Weaken dunks in, gets the double tap off into Allied. No, he doesn't. The single was all he had, but the in-hands were good enough to bring down Allied after a good disengage from Boost and support from Incon.
I really love the way that Allied played that. You know, he actually put himself in a great spot, but the issue is Incon, you know, I mean, he knows Allied front to back. He actually covers every option, knows that the disperse is down, walks into point-blank range, and guarantees the kill with the shockwave. And then a little bit of spin action coming out. Weaking picks up the kill cleanly.
Weaken picks up the kill clean. Left-hand side, Ionic is under the tower, so trying to stop Rios from pushing down this tier 2 the tower on the left-hand side. Incon in the jungle, though, was there with a shield if it was required over the wall. Meanwhile, everybody else just backing. This red buff still standing at the moment.
The one thing I noticed there is that once Allied died, Rama was still farming the whole time, getting a lot of tower damage, getting a lot of extra waves, and even a small lead, especially on a late game hunter like Rios.
We could see a bit of engagement as the Finna Weevil goes off. We're going to see Degars bring down Rios. Incon has the Cataclysm defensively used. The Kraken hits with 2, and Lobster brings down Incon as well, but Boosh is here.
Gars and Ionic still alive. Lobster, however, is not. Weaken finding another fantastic kill. Lurking in the waters, Devios will find another Boosh with his ultimate on cooldown. Gonna try to find something. Stop time, not gonna find it in the... but he kills Gars?
Allied actually with Distant Fury brings down Boosh as well. Xaylia, very late to that rotation, does not have teleport online.
Right now, Devios is definitely keeping him in the game. He's making such great use of his teleport. You don't see that all the time. A lot of people get teleport, they don't level it up right away, they don't make good use of it, and it becomes a wasted active slot.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what you're going to see from a top player with teleport. Using it, maybe not on cooldown, but every time there's a potential engagement, just get over there.
Xaylia versus Allied is going on, and Devios can't really do much to stop this as the dash comes in. He dashes himself to stop the charge play from hitting. Xaylia wants the blood of Allied, but he's not going to receive it as Ionic is here too to try and stop Xaylia, bringing him down. Tailwind comes out good, blink shield coming out from Incon, followed by the shockwave. Rios is up.
Real's going to look for Allied. Yeah, 1 shot, 2 shot. No, third's not going to hit, just barely getting out of that one. Allied won't even attempt the red this time, going right back to the base. Team might be in some trouble here, considering Gold Fury is alive. And there's a big grouping here from red and now blue as well, as the rest of the team is healed up and is ready to fight.
Torn onto Reels again. The charge prey going to get stopped by the beads from Reels as well, just so he can actually get pushed into that fight. But Xaylia did a good job considering he was late on the rotation because of the teleport. Yeah. He defended the Gold Fury.
Yeah, he did his job. He defended the Gold Fury. Getting the kill also would have been nice. And what I want to point out here is that Sobek got Reels' beat. So look for Gars, look for Boosh to go straight onto Rom next play.
Straight onto reels.
I mean, and that's beats 2 as well. That's a 2-minute cooldown. That's going to make sure that they have ample opportunity to rush this down. I mean, realistically, the Blues should be looking for Gold Fury at this point to force Reels into the fight. Once Reels is there, I think they should just immediately disengage, try to pick the Hunter, and see if Ally can just get to the back line and try to find the kill on the weekend.
But then, as Red Team, to be honest, right now, as Red Team stands, they're already still up in golden experience anyway from the early game.
It's true.
They lost that one engagement in the left-hand lane, but traded out with a tier 1 anyway. That bad fight over in left, it hurt them, but it's not lost on the Gold Fury because Azalea, so now they're able to sit back a little bit and just wait out for the beads to be available again if they so want to. Mid-Harp is being contested on the right, though. We may see a fight here.
Divios is completely stuck in this lane, too. If he rotates again, he's going to lose the tower.
Fit No Evil Kraken was used there, the taunt as well, as you can see. Chasing over the wall was Degar's there, but he's running to weaken, and the boost is going to bring down that home pass, but Allied's rotation will secure the kill for Lobster onto weaken as well, as Divas is going to attack up the front line with Allied in tow. They're looking for more, but it's a 4v3.
Divio's going to find the charge prey, but it's going to be beast out. Allied in a lot of trouble there. Auto attacks. The jump wasn't quite off cooldown.
Yeah, he's going to be looking for the snipes. He's going to find them all. He will. Reels has found his mark. And Incon, usual Incon, kid stealing away kills there once again, forcing Ionic away. This could be a fire giant here.
I mean, this is the Reels that we expected. He missed a few shots in the beginning, no big deal. Still 1v1 to Allied, hitting every snipe now, making sure that his team is just completely safe. Oh, Incon blink in. They're turning all to Lobster.
It was such a big re-engage. Well, he does get a good taunt off, but they don't really care. Boosh is tanking this tower. He doesn't care at all. Zalia around the backside was available for support. They'll bring the tier 1 down, and now they can go straight for gold 2.
That was an amazing fight for the red team. I think it's safe to say that Reels is warmed up.
More than likely, you can see by scoreline a 2-2 and 7 at the moment. He's got Iqbal online. Along the way, though, Allied looks like a little bit ahead in build in terms of like itemization-wise. I mean, you can see Beads 2, Sprint 2 in comparison there, but I just don't think Reels has gone back to base yet.
He hasn't gone back, no way.
Yeah, 1,700 gold sat there in his inventory right now. And he's farming up that wave. He'll probably go back after this one.
Well, let's bring up the charts here. Take a look at the story. As you see, the decline declines deeper. 6,400 gold, 7,300 experience now separate the two teams. Just at the 20-minute, or a little under the 20-minute mark at this point. There's a lot of trouble for Blue here. Now, normally this comp, if it was even gold or they were ahead, this would be domination. But you have 2 Guardians on a team that's behind this much. You have a Hun Bots who's a level behind Thor. I mean, you have a Poseidon who can't get his Krakens off safely, and then you have late game on her versus Rama. I mean, that's...
Zayle's in the world of her. He's going to get hit by a taunt. He's popping the shield as well. Going to turn his attention and his ultimate onto Degar's to force a disengage from Degar's, which gives him the opening to get out. Devios with the flip onto Incon, though, but there's going to be no follow-up there.
That's very surprising. What's surprising to me on that is that Divios is the one that sent that back. Ionic and Degar's, I mean, that's all TSM. I mean, there should have been chemistry, and they kind of were on different pages
The
there.
switch around, though, as Thor is now up in the air. Weaken looking for the dunk onto Devios. It's a 3v2. Ionic with the ultimate in response as well. Looking at the words has been used there, looking for the burst damage, but a good cataclysm coming out from Incon. Turns his fight. Booch is on his way.
Oh, Ionic's taking a lot of damage here. Yeah, Zalia's going to find it. Booch is going to find another, and that's going to be all she wrote for the Guardians. Gars, Lob, and Allied on 3 extremely squishy characters are going to be in a little bit of trouble here. Right tier 2 is going down.
Yeah, it will go down. Lobster might be able to defend a little bit, but he's just going to be careful against all 3 of these gods as well. Booch actually going to backdoor it, not even wait for the minions there. But you said this at the start of the game, Zapman, I mean, about picks and bans. As this game goes on, mid to late game, you're favoring the red team because of their composition.
Right. The fact that the red team came out of the early game and the mid game with the lead, it's going to be really hard for the blue team to even make a dent on the red team now.
I mean, it's not often we like saying this, but I mean, as like blue team here, you've got 2 Guardians on the side. You're just looking for one good fight because you've got the initiation of the all-in comp, you know.
Yeah. The problem with the 2 Guardians though that are behind is that there's a nemesis on the other team.
Yeah.
And she's just going to shred them, and no matter who initiates, they're going to just get blown up.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to see if they can find some way back into this one right now. As the moment, there's a big rotation round for Allied on this left-hand side. The ultimate does connect for a lot of damage. Rama's in the sky looking for those snipes. Will he find him again? Ooh, he will. Wow.
So the big thing there that you might not have seen is that Allied threw an auto attack off. That auto attack slowed him so much, and the reason that he did that is because he does not use instant cast. He was looking to just hit his 3 and then click to jump into the air. The problem is that fight was initiated by a cripple. Rama made sure that he couldn't take to the sky. Incon now going to be forced to rotate over, try to help down Reels. You see both Ionic and Divios trying to just find an answer, right? Try to just get something back from Allied going down again, but they can't. I mean, it's just Reels being too safe and too accurate on everything that he's thrown in the late game.
It's a very open map right now with the tier 2 tower being down the right-hand side of the dwell in the solo lane. The solo is not going to be there that often. That's why Zalia came all the way over to left, because there was like, well, I've got nothing to farm down here. I can't overextend to tier 2 at the moment, so I'll just rotate to the left-hand side, and even though you got teleport, Devious can be there in time.
Oh, Weaken not going to get the double tap. A rather strange wall. Thought that one was going to stun a little bit off the mark. Doesn't find it, but they still, it looks like, are trying to camp this purple buff. Divios is like, I'm going to get this, and I will fight you.
Devios just went in and got hit by the ultimate once again, coming out from Zalia. Look at what was used. Devios very low. Weaken's going to find that kill on the backside, and now with that Kraken as well, already on cooldown. Allies trying to turn that team around. Desert Fury's off, but now he's in trouble.
Ally trying to find a way over is not going to find it. Yeah, cripple again. That was a 3-for-1 trade in favor of Red. Weaken with a damn good bait there. Divios really overestimating his position. I think he thought that he was a little bit tankier than he was, and Zalia's like, well, about that.
Well, we're currently watching as the whole team of Red siege down the left-hand side here as well. Fire Giant still standing. Gore Fury's up in about a minute's time here, but Red team could be looking for a Phoenix already.
They could push for this.
Yeah, I mean, you saw it there. Divios engaged. He has Ethereal Staff completed and Breastplate of Valor. Should be super tanky. Nemesis ults him right away. Thor double taps him, spins, dead.
I think that's the issue coming up against the Nemesis, though, in fairness. You build tanky for defense, he's just going to steal those protections and get tanky himself.
It's 45% stolen. I mean, and Hindu has a lot. I mean, he has a lot of defense. He has a lot of health. And Zalia just takes it away, and they blow him up. I mean, there's not really a reason that Thor could do that much damage otherwise, right? But once those protections were gone, Weaken immediately on it. It's like these two have been playing for years.
Well, it's 50% of current HP as well, which means you're half health. If you are full health, you are now half health with that ultimate, followed up by your protection shred too.
Right, and that's why you really want to stack health as a tank, because you get rid of all your protections, but if you get half of, let's say, 4,000 health, it's still 2,000 health, and that's still
true.
pretty good.
Yeah.
That's true. So you're still in an okay spot there. So you're not losing much in terms of protections then, because you've not built any as much.
What I really want to see Blue Team to do is bait out that Nemesis ult and have her escape. I don't want Divios to dash in, get Nemesis ult, and then have no way out, because he'll die. What he needs to do is just go in, get an ulti, and then dash out.
So it's a bait situation there.
Exactly.
You're looking to try and bait out the ult, then re-engage after it once again.
Exactly.
So the split right there was absolutely gorgeous. Now they know Allied's clearing the wave, so they're going to take the Gold Fury. They send Zalia over to right side, wards up, make sure no one's doing the Fire Giant, and with that they're going to get another clean 1,500 gold. That's going to put them at 12k, Hindu man. I don't understand.
It's a big situation from now. Reels has got crit going online. Allied across the way still. Not finished off his Executioner just yet. So in terms of Hunters right now, Reels is absolutely monstrous and on the table. They're looking to try and siege down this mid lane here. They can look for Ionic with the taunt, looking for a bit of poke pressure, but a shield from Incon. Backside, Devios has teleported into this, eats a wall straight away, and half his health is already gone. Devios is dead again to the boot.
That's a Sobek. You can't do that to Sobek. There was not even a Nemesis ult there.
There was no Nemesis ult at all. That was just magical damage.
Yeah, that was impressive.
And now with him going down one of their front lines down, they've only got Ionic here for the engage with Dagaz and that Fear No Evil, but Incon tanking.
I mean, I love the build coming out from Boosh. I think this is one of the reasons they're blowing it. Watch the damage this guy's able to do if he gets to the back line. He's got the Polynomicon ready. Lobster trying to throw it down, but not getting it in time. Zalia will take some damage, but Reels from the sky. Allied up in the air, coming down hard. Reels finds a double. They're going deep. Ionic dashes away. Reels finally is deterred, but the poor Phoenix is the next target.
This could be game.
It could be game indeed, but will they actually look to end here? Will they look for the Phoenix on the right? Weaken's actually going up to the sky here, going to look to dive in potentially on this with his ultimate. They're just going to dive. He's got minions coming down as well. They're just waiting patiently. There comes Weaken. This could be the game. Ionic is alive with Devios, so can they turn it?
Zalia getting pretty low here. Dashes away. They'll reset the Titan. Divios getting very low, and we'll spend another 50 seconds in the base.
Zalia 4-0 and 12 on this right now.
Divios bought a purple pot, went out, forgot to use it, died, and now still has the purple pot.
Okay, at least he didn't. You know, I was gonna say, yeah, it's okay to use it in that dire situation. You want as much damage as you can get, right?
Exactly. It was an all or nothing situation. He needed to save the Titan. However, he didn't use it. So I mean,
so it worked out well. Challenger level plays.
Challenger level plays.
Challenger level plays from Devios, and that's what we're going to see in this one. 26-11 now for the Red All Stars team. You guys voted for these to play in this match, and so far it looks like the right hand side, the one with more Europeans on, I might add, is the one that's winning.
EU is destroying NA this weekend. It's been disgusting. But Zap, I'm going to tell you, every time I see your stream says Challenger Lover plays, I'm like, I have to watch this. Like, I have to click this. It's just, what is he going to do next? I love it.
So, add 27 minutes in now with this Phoenix down in the middle lane. They could start looking for the Fire Giant here. They've won every pretty much engagement.
Hindu, I think those hi-rez guys did better, right?
Then,
Oh my god.
The hi-rez fought those pros, and then the pros fought the pros.
Yeah.
I think the hi-rez guys did better than this blue team. Who's his ally?
well, to be honest, no, because you are on our team.
Yeah.
I mean, do you see anyone here with 25 deaths? I don't see
no,
anyone here
because
with 25 deaths.
yeah, you see how they have 2 guardians? Both of them would have been in my lane.
I mean, to be honest, if we compare it to my support, there's only 11 wards placed by Incon. I placed 30. I'm
yeah,
just
they
saying.
didn't mean anything because
30
you didn't
wards.
rotate.
Well,
Dirty wards.
Well, at the same time, you push up the left-hand lane as well, and you just don't even have a ward there.
That was just me dying a trick.
Yeah, I know.
Twiggy, man.
Yeah,
Twiggy
good
loves
excuse.
me. It was not an excuse. He just died.
So Fire Giant could be sieged up here, weaken his zone. Now actually going aggressive on Devios here, 1v1, and putting the damage to him. Devios level 17, a situation we don't usually see out of the solo lane Devios.
Yeah, the red team right now, they have the vision control, and they're just trying to get picks.
Allied. Oh my
Absolutely
God.
destroyed there by Reels as well, chasing him with that sprint. Dunk down from onto Lobster, followed by the wall. The beads was used to disengage.
That wall. You always hate to see those kinds of things happen. Like, they're going to go in, and we can block this whole team off. All right.
Damn it.
That's enough.
Well, with that death onto Allied now, they could actually look for the Fire Giant once again. But you were saying they're just trying to find picks all the time.
Right. When you're ahead like this, what you want to do is establish vision control. Have the blue teams, frantically saying, "Oh, are they doing Fire Giant? Are they doing Fire Giant?" Someone peeks, they get picked.
Well,
wow.
peeked and get picked.
2 hand
He's
threes.
actually being picked here again. He's having to rush away with the charge prey, but the team is going to be after him. Zalia might be looking for this one too. Meanwhile, in the jungle, the late backs might get caught out as well.
I'm just looking at Divios, man. There's no way he's getting out of this one. Stop time should even do enough damage.
Wow.
Zalia cleaning it up with a slice and dice. Mid Phoenix still down for over a minute. This is really going to hurt.
It is going to hurt indeed. As you can see them dropping the tower down. Reels is pushing him mid-wave to make sure those fire minions are on their way as well. But now with Reels here on this right-hand side, they can look to just tank this one up for the most part. Incon's going to go in, though.
He's like, look how scary I am. I don't even use abilities. I just walk at you.
Hear me roar. But there's Degazzi's Fear No Evil coming out to try and block Boosh, but Boosh with the beads and the snipes coming out from Reels. Hit all 3
Are you
onto
kidding
Degazzi.
me?
Going to drop him down. The Kraken doesn't do enough. And now Lobster's going to go down to weaken too.
See, I mean, if there was any proof, right? I mean, Reels could just be like, yeah, it's usually just EU servers. Like, this is how I normally play, right?
Right.
It's just banter.
But to be honest, at LAN, most of the hunters are always like, God, I love LAN. Because the ping
Wait,
is so
is this a
big
replay from
difference.
last game when I sat in the fountain and they just threw things at me for 20 minutes?
No,
oh,
because,
he tossed it
no,
in.
because you
Reels.
died. Because you died.
No, I didn't die.
Oh, you did.
I stayed alive.
Oh, you
I mean,
did.
I definitely died. Lord in heaven, did I die?
It just took a few times, but the Titan is slowly dropping. Hit 77%. Incon is the only one still standing here, looking for that player damage for those fantasy points. I know coming into this one, he was trying to say that he's behind on kills to Trix tank, and he needs to farm up this weekend to catch him.
With how much trolling is going on from the red team, I think that everyone on blue has earned a spot at hi-rez Studios.
Well, I guess. They still perform better than all of us, I guess, to an extent. I mean, they got 11 kills.
Wait, no, we got more than that.
Did we?
Yeah, we got like 15.
I got 4. That's a really bad thing. You can see the players on the stage there as well. All enjoys the Smite Pro League symbol in front of you. It's all for charity this weekend. As you can see, the All-Star game has now concluded.
I'm going to check the donations.
Were you going to be surprised? Well, yeah, check the donations to let us know what's coming in for the end of the stream. Anything special showing up?
Let's see here. Wait, first of all, X-Derb comes in. Stay strong, Giacomero, and Barb, and threw in $25. Thank you very much. Freddie the Awesome donates 10, said, Hindu, look at the team names, Kappa. I didn't see the team names.
No, I didn't see the team names. I'm
What
sorry.
were production, what were the team names?
Production, why didn't you tell us about the team names? We just had red and blue. I'm sorry.
Anonymous donates
Nobody
20,
told us.
hashtag 13 minutes. Bree donating $20, no message. Snaxia donating $10, saying, thank you for the awesome event today. It's been really fun on top of being for a good cause. So love you, Smite community.
That's what it's all been about, really, deep down. I mean, to be honest, Zapman would not necessarily eat the stuff you ate today, would you?
No way, no
And
chance.
Yesterday, DM,
Would you
would
have that
not-
at McDonald's?
Oh yeah, in a heartbeat.
No, I'm saying today.
So-
Apple Soccer, Penguins are evil. $30. We got 3 more. Darth Bill 476 donates 20. Said, all I want is Kelly to add me on Smite. I feel like that's doable.
Possibly.
PC Gutton said, events like these is why I love hi-rez Studios. Keep it up, guys. Hashtag screw cancer. Jasana writes, fun event for a great cause. Thanks, hi-rez. Is going to donate $50. That's the last one that I have.
$50 indeed. Thank you so much for all the donations again. This is it from the caster desk for today. So from myself, DM, and Zapman as well. We'll be back over the weekend with the land, but for now, we're going to pass you over to Kelly.
Oh, hi everyone. Hi-rez Kelly here, and this is it. We can see a few production people here with pies. It's getting a little dark outside, so we don't get to pie anyone outside. And I'm wearing a t-shirt for a reason, guys. But huge shout-outs to everyone that helped with the donation. We've raised over $17,000. And huge shout-out to Gastius, man. Hashtag Gastius in chat right now. He's donated over $3,000. Yeah, I know you all are going to pie me. It's not a surprise. Let's just get it over with. Come on.
Who are we starting with? Let's get Brad first. Here he comes. Here he comes.
I'm scared. Peckies, you got the least out of everyone here.
All right, well, that's pretty good. I want to give everybody a shout out. Thank you guys so much for the donations. Raised a little over $17,000. Yeah, Gassiest boys. Now I can't see because I have whipped cream in my eyes. So, thank you guys.
Move it. Hey, how you doing?
I think I'm doing okay. Glasses wand might have been a good choice. Thank you, everyone, for donating, for tuning in. Watch out for the games tomorrow. They're going to be awesome. And hashtag Gastiest.
Brad, any closing statements?
Hopefully you guys all enjoyed everything. You know, it's kind of our first like real charity with production and everything like that. We're ready to kill it for the spring finals tomorrow, so everybody enjoy the games. And thanks for your donations and everything.
Everyone, on behalf of Hi-Rez Studios, all the pro players here, and to everyone that donated, thank you all. Let's everyone get in here. Oh no, not too close. All right, there we go. And thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys this weekend for the SPL Springland.